Hello, my babes. There's a saying that says, when you settle for less than you deserve, you get even less than what you settled for. And I want to unpack that with you. But before I do, where am I? Where am I? She's in a parking lot. Yes, she's in a parking lot. I'm at Canal Walk and I picked up a few goodies. Oh, I don't know if you can even see where it's from. You can't see where it's from Sorbet. I picked up some things from Sorbet and then I got myself a coffee to drink on the way home. Can I just show you how cute this coffee is? So, I want to get into what I'm trying to tell you, but Mug and Bean has this new thing, or I don't know if it's new. It's new since I've been here last week. It's called a Mugacino, and it has a Rolo thingy there. What do we mean? Look how cute it looks. Oh my gosh. I love it. I can't wait to taste it. And I got the Rolo one. So my mouth is watering just talking to you, telling you about it. Let me show you what I got from Sobe. I got a hand wash and a, what do we call this? Hand and nail cream. And the last thing I picked up from them is some body wash because I am all out. So I stocked up on some essentials. And now to what I want to talk to you about. The moment that you settle for less than you deserve, you get even less than what you settled for. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what? Mike and Bean, why did you give me paper straws? Thank you, Save the Environment. Yay, we love paper straws. Thank you, Mike and Bean. Mm. So, by Salon Canal Walk looks forward to seeing you. Oh, and that's what I also did. I booked some treatments because it's time for me to start loving my soft life. It's time for me to. Oh, let's just get that in there like that. There we go. There we go. Taste test. It's giving Rolo and coffee, had a baby, and turned it into a drink, and Mug and Bean said it's yours. I even forgot what I was saying. Nonetheless, I was thinking about how I'm going to package this topic to you. How am I going to bring this message across to you? And what I settled on, what came to my frontal cortex, is an analogy of you in a restaurant and you put an order in for bottled water. You request bottled water. And your server first brings you the bottled water. And life is good. Yes, life is good. You got what you wanted, you got what you ordered. This is what is fulfilling for you. It's what you need. And next time you order bottled water and you get the bottled water. Then life is good. And the next time you order bottled water, the server brings you a glass of tap water. And this is different. And in this moment, there are options. You've got options. You've got two options. The first option you have is accept the tap water, compromise, don't respect your own wishes, allow this person to not respect your wishes, or to let them know, look, nah. So let's first unpack this one. Because if we go this route, you've got two options. You can do it in a nice way or you can do it in a aga way. That people will be like, damn. So let's first talk about the aggressive way. And that's the way that I see the tap water being rejected a lot. in relationships around me, that's the way I see it being rejected. I told you I don't want this tap water, and I asked you so many times, I want bottled water, and now you're bringing me tap water, and it's not the first time I'm telling you I don't want tap water, and what is wrong with you, and why don't you just bring the bottled water, and it's too much. My babes is too much. You gotta take it down 2 notches. But that's what I see because it's frustrating. It's frustrating, right? And nobody really teaches you how to reject the tap water nicely. Nobody teaches you how to set a boundary in a calm way, in a clear way that doesn't make the other person feel attacked or put them in a position where they are overwhelmed emotionally. Nobody teaches us how to create emotional safety in everybody while keeping our own emotional safety. That's not what we learn at school. I haven't learned it from people around me. I had to do a lot of research. I had to do a lot of reading and understanding and asking questions and research to know what I know. So there's the one way. The other way, like we've mentioned, is communicate it. Be like, you know what, really don't want this. Is this something that you can give me? Can you give me bottled water? Or no? And if the person says, nah, I can't meet you. I can't meet your needs. I can't give you what you need. As we proceed to give you what you need, ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes. I know you know that song. I think was it? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I go on and on, babe. Anyway, you know the song. You know the song I'm talking about. So, you have to communicate it in a way to ask that person, look here, can you give me what I need? If you don't have what it takes, if you don't have the facilities, big man, then let me know so that I can meet my own needs or find somebody else who can meet those needs, right? There's another thing that I want to tell you. Meet your own needs. Meet your own needs. Right? As soon as you start outsourcing somebody else to meet your needs, you are going to be a very unfulfilled person because nobody is going to meet your needs the way that you need them met. You have to be a full, whole person, and then whoever is in your life, friends, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, that those are additions onto your happiness, not dependent on them, but they add onto it. Okay? Circling back to the moment you accept less than you deserve, you get less than what you settled for. So now we know how we can go about telling the person, I don't want the tap water, I don't want it. I don't, I see bottled water. And the other option is you accept the tap water. My words were failing at the moment. You accept the tap water. So you don't take the option of letting them know, look, mm, mm, I think tap water is sus. I don't drink tap water. It's not for me. I said bottled water, and either you give me what I need, or you gotta find somebody else who is willing to accept the tap water that you're giving when they're asking for bottled water. Because I'm sure that there's somebody out there who wants tap water, right? They're gonna meet you where you are. There's somebody out there who is going to be so grateful, so happy for tap water, but she's not me. She'll never have what I have. It won't be the same. Anyway, I digress. That's what you have to communicate. So you don't communicate that. So what do? You go into people pleasing mode and you say, okay, I don't want to hurt this person's feelings. They gave me bottled water already. Maybe it's just a lot right now. So let me just not hurt their feelings, not make them feel like they're not able to do something properly, and let me compromise myself. Let me allow them to not respect my wishes. Let's allow that. We're not gonna respect my wishes right now. So you allowing somebody else to disrespect you because you don't respect yourself. If you respected yourself, maybe I should have held your hand when I said that. If you respect yourself, you wouldn't allow somebody else to not respect your wishes. So by allowing somebody else to not respect your wishes, you are communicating, I don't respect myself. And then we find so many times people are like, why don't I get respected and I don't get respected, you don't respect me, and blah, blah, blah. Because you communicated that it's fine to not respect you because you don't respect yourself. Why would somebody not, what am I trying to say? The question I'm trying to ask is, why would somebody respect another person who doesn't give themselves respect? So, circling it back to you not wanting to make that person feel bad, what we need to understand is that they didn't care when they gave you the tap water. They knew what they were doing. They knew that's what you didn't want. They knew you wanted something else. They knew that you wanted bottled water and they gave you tap water instead. They knew it. So when you accept it, it's like, damn, no pushback. Okay, cool. So what happens the next time they decide, I don't feel like giving you tap water anymore, I'll give you vinegar. And you've already compromised. You've already told this person it's okay to not respect me because I don't respect myself. And they bring you the vinegar. So what do you want to do now? What's the difference between the vinegar and the tap water? It's both what you didn't want. You wanted bottled water. It's now what you're going to fight. Hmm? You're going to fight with that person. You're going to say, I told you I wanted bottled water. And I settled and I compromised and I said, fine, I'll meet you halfway at tap water. And now you're giving me vinegar. And where does it stop? My babes, where does it stop? The moment you settle for less than you deserve, you get even less than what you settled for. You have to learn how to communicate your boundaries in a way that prevents you from getting to the vinegar. I don't know how to help you. If you are busy with vinegar, I've never been personally myself, I don't have experience with a situation having gotten out of control to that degree where I have the vinegar. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do. Oh no, the people here next to me, now they're probably gonna think, oh no, she's weird because she's recording a podcast. Nah, they didn't. It's actually not that bad. The guy is just opening the door for the lady. Sweet. What a gentleman. It's actually not that bad. They didn't look at me. They just said, oh, she's doing that. I have a new confidence level that just unlocked right now. You literally just watched my confidence level unlocking. Wow, that feels so good. Oh my gosh. So, what was I saying to you? Yes, that's what I was saying. I don't have personal experience with friends or like with somebody who has to respect my boundaries. I don't have experience with somebody giving me vinegar and then being like, yeah, here you go. So I don't know what to do when we at that you got vinegar and this is not what you want level. I'm sure there are people online who can help you with that. I'll think about it. I'll try to come up with something for you. But what I do know is that number one, the answer is not to end relationships. So if you are in a situation and you're drinking vinegar and it's unfulfilling, the answer is not ending the relationship. What I also do know is number two, prevention is better than cure. So it's better to prevent that through proper communication, through stating what you need, allowing the person to either meet you there or not, and then deciding for yourself if this is something you want to continue or not. That's what I know. Prevention is better than cure. In terms of what was I saying in terms of, I don't know. I just saw the car driving away and it threw me off. It threw me off. But you know what? I'm really proud of myself that I did that. I did that. I had this podcast with you and I said, don't settle for less than you deserve. Because the moment you do, you get less than what you settled for. And people walked past and cars drove past and it was okay. It was okay. I've grown. That's all from me for now, my babes. Use your coconosity and know your holidology. And I'll see you on my next one. Bye.